So, which of these is a remedy for nappy rash? Egg whites, live yoghurt or olive oil? The answer is all three. Painting egg white on your baby's bum and allowing it to dry before putting on a nappy allows the skin to heal and prevents further irritation. Alternatively, live yoghurt or olive oil will do the trick as well. And my esteemed director is just saying, but will baby like it? I don't know. I don't care. Welcome back to the final part of this morning's Wright Stuff. I'm joined once again by green living guru Janie Lee Grace here. Now, Janie, if you've seen her before, you know already. If you haven't, well, she's a fountain of wisdom when it comes to all things natural. We've looked in the past at foods, remedies, household stuff, and this morning it's babies. There's Janie's latest book over here, Imperfectly Natural Baby and Toddler, is aimed at just this very market. So, what kind of things can people call in with him?
Oh, well, everything really, from breastfeeding, sleep issues, nappies, skincare.
You've got a few kids yourself as well, haven't you?
I do have four, yes. I do have four children, yes.
So you know what you're talking about.
And they're all under 9. Exactly. Outrageous behaviour. But the thing is, we share stuff. I mean, none of mine, bless their hearts, ever get new clothes. So we do a lot of recycling, sort of, as, you know, it's part of the course. Yeah, and the nappies get passed down from one to the other. Cloth ones, I assure you.
I'm not child number 4, I have to say.
No.
Luckily, I was the eldest in my family. There we go. If you want to speak to Janie today, I mean, she really is. She knows so many great hints and tips and stuff like that. Anything from natural colic remedy, chemical-free nursery cleaner, to the best environmentally friendly toys. Then pick up the phone and give Janie a call now on 0207 173 5555. We've already got calls lined up. I just want one question. There's a story in today's papers that certain food additives are linked to kids' behavioural problems. We've heard this before.
Yeah.
So if mums and dads want to cut additives out of their child's diet, presumably they can start from a very early age.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I don't think this really is news to anyone. It's certainly not rocket science. There is no nutritional value in E-numbers and food colourings and all the rest of that stuff, and there's no need for it whatsoever. Start from a really early age. In my book, I just suggest, you know, child-led weaning is the expression, baby-led weaning. Just give the baby what you're eating, unseasoned. There's a lovely product on the table there called Truly Scrumptious, which is frozen, organic baby food, totally organic. So if you can't do the pureeing yourself,
is it
then
expensive?
Grab that. No, it's not expensive at all. I mean, obviously it's going to be cheaper to make your own, but if you don't have the time and you're imperfect like I am, that's a really great range.
This is the thing to stress, is what your whole sort of thrust is not to be really perfect and holy. It's the fact that, because I'm sitting there thinking, look, it comes in a plastic container. That won't biodegrade for 500 billion years.
Well, I think you'll find it might be slightly better than that, but if you could look just straight a little bit behind that, you've got a baby pot, so you can get it straight into that. That's a company called Baby Pots, because one of my big things is let's get rid of plastics, actually, and let's move back to ceramics, and maybe we'll talk about that later. But back on the food thing for a second, kids want treats. They all want treats, and so I have a kind of positive approach to that, and in the book I've got loads of recipes of ways you can give give children exactly what they want, even lollies, but make them corn syrup lollies. Give them a little bag of brightly coloured sweets, but with no E-numbers, and there are ways of doing that. And by the way, agave nectar, we've spoken about that before. I mean, in addition to things like Manuka honey, agave nectar is fantastic because it's really sweet and you can drizzle it on just about anything, put it on a rice cake, and kids think they're getting a real smashing treat.
Talking of treats, Janie's got me this, which I think is absolutely fantastic if you can zoom in on it. What is this?
This is a little booby reminder bracelet.
It's a booby reminder bracelet.
Yeah, in case, you know, you want some bitty.
It doesn't
No,
fit.
it doesn't go on your...
It doesn't go on the boob.
It doesn't go on the boob. You put it on your wrist. Well, you wouldn't. I mean, in truth, you wouldn't. Your mum would. Your mum would put that on her wrist, and then that would remind her which was the next boob you'd need feeding from. Because the truth of the matter is, you forget.
You women really do have problems,
Well, you do. You forget. Once you've dispersed...
Not only that, but it also reminds me of my name, Matthew.
Well, exactly, you see. If you've got more than one child that's feeding, then you need to remember which boobs for which baby.
And you've got, seriously, you've got other necklaces here as well.
Made by the same company. It's a woman called Lait who makes these. And they're just gorgeous because there's a whole range of nursing necklaces. Because you know how when you hold a baby, whether they're on the boob or even just being fed from a bottle, they love twiddling and they pull at anything round your neck. And I've lost so many silver chains that way because they've got a real grip. So they love playing with those. One of them jingles as well, so I call them my jingle boobs. And they look really pretty and really fashionable, and it's just a great way of making breastfeeding fun, because I think so many women have still got this image of breastfeeding that it's not cool, and, well, obviously I won't be doing with that.